Yes, a very quick one. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. I remain George ONYIBE, and of course, as always, trying to appeal to the conscience of our people, those who still have the ability to reason, those who have not compromised their soul. I want to look into a topic I quickly entitled, Not Until We Stop Deceiving Ourselves. There can never be a way forward. INEC, the presidential election for 2023 is still ongoing, inconclusive. INEC is still struggling to do what they know how to do best. Most of our people have died already trying to cast their vote. And there is every possibility some of them will still die. The maneuvers, the changers, the game changers are trying to see how they can be able to curry relevant on the expense of their people. There are some freedom fighters who are on hold. They don't know how to meander the people. There are those who really don't want to participate. There are a lot of things, confusion. But you see, the truth remains that not until we stop deceiving ourselves, there cannot be a way forward. Assumption does not have any legal backup in the law court. And for anybody anywhere thinking that you can wish things away, you're joking. Let me address Nigerians in the first place. In Nigeria, there is no way forward. If you are sincere to yourself, you will know that from the day you were born till today, Nigeria is moving backward. It's not going forward. Forget about the money your parents or you have been able to siphon, to steal from the public treasury as a Nigerian politician, as a Nigerian civil servant, or whatever you are. Forget about the money you have stolen. Forget about the wealth your parents were able to acquire by the virtue of searching for greener pasture around the world. Be realistic. Check the statistic before you. You see Nigeria is going backward. But the problem of Nigeria is not caused by foreigners. It may have been introduced by aliens. But we are responsible for sustaining it. The colonial master came. We know their modus operandi. He said that association or an assimilation or indirect rule. Whatever the case may be, we have the opportunity to have a say in what is happening to us today. And for the case of Nigeria, since I was born till today, the same group of people have been ruling us. I'm yet to see a new man. The same group of people. Obasanjo give Babangida, Babangida give Buhari, Buhari give the same group of people. It is either they are in the higher echelon or they are in the lower echelon. From Peter Obi to Buhari to Atiku to, it's the same group of people. And somewhere along the line, and we got to deceive ourselves, Nigeria is going to be fine. How many years did ASU have to stay on strike under Buhari regime? What has the progress recorded so far? This is same Nigeria. You see, about 8 years ago, most of you campaigned vigorously for Buhari. Let me remind you again. Mbaka passionately told us how the people of God and adoration ministry prayed to God and God gave us Buhari. I thought by now, Nigeria will be a better place. We are in a deeper mess. What you see, Nigerians are deceiving themselves. They are not telling themselves the truth. They don't see anything wrong in the government of Buhari. He came to fight corruption and the corruption is fighting back. It's okay. And then we'll believe in somewhere along the line, another Messiah is going to come and then Nigeria will boom overnight and develop. Stop deceiving yourself. Because there is stop deceiving yourself. Because the Nigerian you see today, we all know the problem already. there is no room to analyze the issue of political imbalance. There is no time to talk about Cabanism. Of course, not now, not on this very discussion. There is no time to talk about Godfatherism. You already know. When you go and vote, it's okay. You are encouraged to participate in politics. It's okay. Because if I say don't vote, Nnamdi Kanu and his follower will go behind and collect money. And they will tell you, sealed, delivered, and documented. You see, we lost our voice on that. But I'm not yet for Biafrans anyway, for Nigerians. At the end of the day, most of you want P2B to rule. But what if P2B did not win? What if INEC conclusion is that P2B didn't win? What will you do? Stop deceiving yourself. You repeat another June 12th. According to Nnamdi Kanu and his unknown government, they will say woto woto. They will kill all of you woto woto. What will you do? Hey, United Nation, oh, international nation, hey, human rights nation. I don't know why we are deceiving ourselves. What will happen? I want to believe in the next 24 hours, the result will be out. We see the outcome of what you have done. But understand, that should not be considered as the beginning of a new Nigeria. That should not be seen as, yes, a true revolution. My brother, it is the beginning of the end. Nigerians cannot continue to deceive themselves. Somebody says, Obasanjo has spoken. He has spoken. Only Obasanjo have ruled Nigeria more than anybody. What difference did he make? And who is he speaking for? And then another says, oh, Babangida has spoken. Yes, he married my sister. God bless him. He's my in-law. Rubbish. Now you're going to tell me about Buhari? Country is hard. It's very difficult. He's fighting corruption. Was Buhari fighting corruption in 1983? Because the last time I checked, what happened in 1983 just repeated itself. Austerity measure. The same people. Nigerians see all these things. Intellectual, dishonest individual will sit back on their big laptop and desktop and then in their beautiful offices and yap rubbish. They tell you nonsense. How they are trying to build Nigeria, repair Nigeria. When INEC officials are telling you how their BIFA is going to function, how they have connected it to heaven, then direct it to the earth, how nobody can do this. Look at them, rubbish. If I give you update of election in my area, we will know who is deceiving who. But Nigerians, you already know the truth. But I don't blame you. I just want you to know this morning. Not until we stop deceiving ourselves, we are not going anywhere. And then we have another group of people. They are freedom fighters. And you see them on social media. They are working very hard to discredit Nigeria in the election. I don't have issue with that. But these freedom fighters, under the umbrella of Nnamdi Kanu, who hijacked a genuine process to liberate not just the Igbo man, the entire Nigerian populace. Because the mindset behind Biafra agitation goes beyond personal fame, goes beyond enriching your family, goes beyond the criminality you see today. It goes beyond propaganda. It goes beyond this shenanigan. They are waiting. Oh, they are trying to tell you, Simeon Ekpa is working for Nnamdi Kanu. Simeon Ekpa is destroying Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has told you they will rig you and all that kind of cock and bull story to launder their image. All this your life, have it changed anything? Nnamdi Kanu have not seen any place to tap in because he cannot. He cannot. He has finished his career. I keep telling people, Nnamdi Kanu has finished his career. Agitation for Biafra will start. Let's know the political party he's working for. Why are you deceiving yourself? It's over 15 years now. We have been fighting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Where's the Biafra? You killed more than your people. Even competing with Nigeria, who has killed our people more. And then some lunatic are still there. They think, oh, Simeon Ekpa is giving you Biafra from the diaspora. Do you know what it takes to restore Biafra? Do you know what it takes to restore Nigeria? Do you know what it takes to restore your dignity? It is bigger than all of you. And I'm very sure most of our people are not ready to follow that path. Stop deceiving yourself. Maybe you will understand somewhere along the line. The real issue have not started. IPOB don't know where to get involved. They cannot open their rotten mouth and tell you don't vote because they compromise the first process. And now they are trying to play a spectator game. If a live vote, we know what the outcome will be. Stop disgracing yourself. IPOB is supposed to be shouting now, give us Biafra, give us Biafra, give us Biafra. Look at what they are doing. Some are telling Nnenanya, give us our money. Because all these things happening is Nnenanya and Nnamdi Kanu and their cohort have hidden our money. Our money in Kulu, in Germany, have been hidden. You can see Darlington on social media telling you and Nnenanya stole their money. These are dirty, stinking idiots, low-life animals. All of you will know Nnamdi Kanu for who he really is. You Hachina Sangolu telling you that Nnenanya supposed to be selling akara somewhere in Ameki market. But he is our head of finance, our own Okonji Uwala, China Sangolu, telling you that about Nnenanya. And Ikechukwu Gwoha is magnifying it. You don't see these are a bunch of lunatics. They are sharing it on post. I pity Nnenanya. When he turned our embassy in Spain to a prostitute house with Tony Zulumike, I pity all of them. When Nnenanya, who is supposed to be a mother, a widow, who is now going about disgracing herself because of our blood money, I pity all of them. When Nnamdi Kanu family member hijack something that people died, one day we will tell the record of how many people who died believing in Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be ashamed. He's out there telling you he's a God, he's a God. Turn that way, go fire all of the joy. We're being meticulous, we're being kind, we're being patient, we are observing our people. We want to know what makes your heart bleed. To fear what economy. So what are they doing? They are distracting you. Oh, Finnish police arrest Simeon Ekpa. Oh, Finland. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? How does that help to improve our life as a people? All of you are deceiving yourself. Oh, we are looking for Biafra. Oh, we are good. Why is the unknown government not killing? Unknown government, roll your machine. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. And then let's look at those people involved in politics. Who is deceiving who here? Look at the three candidates that is appearing. Hawusa cannot confidently vote for Atiku. Do you know why? His involvement with Nnamdi Kanu, sealed, delivered, and documented. And people like us are patiently watching P2B because it's P2B and Atiku that sealed us, delivered us, and documented us with Nnamdi Kanu to Fiakwa. And then we know Tinubu is old. And many people are afraid he's going to build a dynasty. But all of you, it is too late for all of you. You can't build a dynasty, not in the current Nigerian structure. But coming to a conclusion, we are not moving forward. We are not progressing. INEC is not progressing. Nigeria is not progressing. Nigerian constitution is not progressing. Nigerian freedom fighters are not progressing. Nigerian oil and gas are not progressing. Nigerian intellectuals are not progressing. Nigerian Otimpu are not progressing. Nigerian wise men are not progressing. Nigerian Mugus are not progressing. Because we are using the same criminal process to defend a genuine cause. Let's look at it. If you bring out Nigerians and ask them a simple question, among these three presidential candidates, who would you want to win or to rule? I'm very sure that over 75%, let me not overrate it, of Nigerians will vote for Peter Obi. You understand me? But then, this is where the problem is. If we are confident that people will vote for P2B, why are we lying? Why are we deceiving our people? Why are we reaping the emotion of our people to make the world believe that everybody is voting for P2B? And then I see now the Kanu social media warrior on Facebook. Oh, this small Pekin is crying. He wanted to vote to P2B. Oh, P2B must ascend the throne. P2B must ascend the throne. You give small Pekin to small Pekin. Make it a flog grand. They say P2B must ascend the throne to rip off people's emotion. You abuse that child. You abuse the generation of that child. You expose them to evil. And I can assure you that girl don't know what to say. You tell your give king to your daughter, or you begin to do it. Your daughter, oh, Peter B must win. Why are you trying to project the truth with a lie? This is one of the greatest mistakes of Nnamdi Kanu. We know the issue of unrecognized constitution of Nigeria, manipulated constitution, a constitution without the consent of the people, a constitution without a national consensus, a constitution we know nothing about, imposed on all of us. We know about it. We know the hindrance. We know what it's going to do to us. But you see, some of us said no election, we can't get involved. But I think there are very little they can do. And under this lie, some people are saying, yes, we must win. Who do you win? How do you challenge INEC? Who controls INEC? How do you challenge Nigerian justice system? Why are you deceiving yourself? Nigerians tell you about justice that they know nothing about. Why do you deceive yourself to endorse them? Nigerians tell you about democracy, which meaning elude them. Knowledge of the true meaning elude them. How do you intend to see democracy? Let us be guided. Why will you try to defend a genuine cause with 419? Why? Why? Oh, and Gabriel spoke. Peter B is going to be. Stop deceiving yourself. We have done this thing before. I didn't do it. I can't be part of that fraudulency. And some people are still doing it. God sent Nnamdi Kanu. If God sent Nnamdi Kanu, that God is not my God. Except Nnamdi Kanu disobeyed that God. Because the evil of Nnamdi Kanu, I know. Except that there is something God is doing to liberate our people. Because all this criminality of Nnamdi Kanu, Simeon Ekpa, another idiot following Nnamdi Kanu, God is wakening us up. I was in a meeting yesterday. A meeting made up of at least about 180 ethnic nationality from Nigeria were there. Some of the issues that were discussed is, how do we get the election right? How can we fight to defend people's vote? How can we be, a genuine citizen of our land? I pushed that motion that the issue of Biafra is not going anywhere. And many of them, I was shocked, said, no, we must get somewhere. There must be a way. And I say, what is the problem we are having? Some people say it's Tinubu. Some people say it's Obasanjo. Some people say it's Buhari. Some people say it's IPOB. Some people say it's Nnamdi Kanu. Some people say it's George ONYIBE. Some people say everybody have what they have to say. And an issue was raised. Each time you talk about Nigerian politics, Nigeria election, this is what you hear. Hausa go rule or Igbo go rule. If Hausa no rule, make Igbo rule. If Igbo don't rule, make Yoruba rule. And so in your tiny mind, Nigeria is owned by Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. Abi? This is the area you have not even considered. So Nigeria now belongs to Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, right? So Goni man cannot come out and say it is Ogoni turn to rule, right? A Jaw man cannot come out and say it is a Jaw man time to rule, right? When will Urobo man come out and say this is Urobo turn? Oh, they are lesser one Nigeria. You are just deceiving yourself. So this Obobora, this Ogoja, this Egala, this Idoma, these people you have weakened, you think they are irrelevant. They are everywhere already. They have developed defense mechanism. They must succeed in you. I'm not telling you they are your problem. But they will help you get that nonsense you want. When are we going to come out a time where every Nigerian, despite the tiniest tribe, trapped inside one Nigeria, will come out and boost? Yes, it is Abo man turn. When are we going to shout that? So when you are Igbo man, you are shouting is Igbo turn. You are Yoruba man, you are shouting Yoruba turn. You are Hausa man, you are shouting Hausa man turn. My brother, all those people you are not shouting their turn. The earlier you remove them out of Nigeria, the better for you. because the real problem have not started. So the main key players are spectators. They are watching you. How can you solve Nigerian problem with crime, with lies, with deceit? An authentic mission, you lie, you compromise it. That's the issue of Biafra. When we're talking about Biafra, a legit process. Somebody criminalize it. A legit process. Somebody merchandise it. A legit process. Somebody lied against it. And from that meeting, we discovered that the real issue stares us in the face. But we are not ready to embrace the true process. A building a new Nigeria. Are you ready to embrace the true process? Fighting for Biafra restoration. Are you ready to embrace the true process? Whatever it is you think you are doing, are you ready to embrace the true process? You are not. Because if you are ready to embrace the true process, you must move ahead to find out what the problem is. And then you put facilities in place to checkmate this problem when the need arises. No battle has conquered me in life, and this will not be the first. Neither is there any hope that in the nearest future any will conquer me. Not because I have the power of my own, because number one, there is a power that shapes my way. And you see what I do. I align myself with what that power asks for. And what does it ask for? Engage every process sincerely. You cannot say Nigerian structure, you did not address it. You are coming to see free and fair election. You know, get sense. You have not addressed Nigerian justice system. And you think when they rig you out, that is when justice system will begin to work. One asking and the canon, is discharged and acquitted. Why are they not shouting? Unconditional release, discharged and acquitted. A compromised justice system. A justice system who tag you a terrorist. A justice system even without evidence who incarcerate you, held you incommunicado. All of a sudden, this justice system who has killed thousands of your people wake up and discharge you and acquitted you. You don't have sense. You want that corrupt system to give you what is your right. The same way you want to win the president. You are presidential. Which INEC? When will you fight? You go to America? The journey has just begun. I don't want you to understand what I'm saying deeply. I'm only calling on Nigerian youth, most especially Biafran. Don't be careless with your life. They will destroy you. They will use you. They will blame it on you. It is our future that they are toiling with. We've blamed ourselves. We've fought ourselves. We've warned ourselves one way or the other. It is time to heal ourselves. Don't let them fool you. Sit back and observe them. Watch how they function. You see, sooner than expected, they will not be able to fool you again. What Nigeria is doing is dividing us further. And we get to a stage, the separation between us cannot be healed by anybody again. And then it's gone. There are things people are doing. If I sit back and look at the history of the Igbo nation, how it has been balkanized and the process is still in progress by our own people. You see, if we don't do something in the nearest future, that ethnic nationality within the context of one Nigeria you have not heard of will be stronger than all of us. This is the time to forget about lies, propaganda. If you see an INEC result on social media, this election result, before INEC has not even released the result, I saw online some group of people, they say they are concerned one Nigeria. All this media warrior, Funand Kano, they were giving result of every polling unit, even the one that the election was not heard. Oh, P2B win. Oh, P2B win here. Oh, P2B win in Tinubu house. Oh, even Tinubu's sons and daughters, all of them vote for P2B. Oh, P2B do this one. And in one of the car forum there, somebody was advised I say, you people stop posting all these things. Let's wait for INEC to talk first of all. But some of them are drunk already with lie, deceiving themselves. What will be, will be. And then, all of a sudden, that same yesterday, maybe 3 hours later, the Nation newspaper started its own. He's busy showing you where Igbo people are killing Igbo people, fighting Igbo people, harassing Igbo people who fail to vote for P2B. And all that nonsense. So, the Nation newspaper, whose interest is he protecting? Somebody I believe you already know. Jagaban. And so all these think, well, which interest are they protecting? And so you see, the people Facebook connect you to are the people who tell you what you think is the truth. But INEC have not spoken. No. I have to put an end to this very discussion. Please, if you want to have a positive result, for us to make our ends meet, for us to achieve what we want, let us stop deceiving ourselves. Address the process that has kept you here. Stop beating about the bush. You can't deceive anybody. You see, one thing is that 90% of those who are involved in this process, in or out, has not been able to presage what is to come. You have weighed your capacity. You have examined your position, your connection, your strategies. But you make a mistake. You make a mistake. Because things will not work the way you expect. We have come of age, we have known the truth. We just wanting to know those who are guided by conscience, those who are feeling for their people, those who are moved by the truth. This is the reason we followed Nnamdi Kanu to Aruchukwu. I personally was taken to 2 different shrines by Nnamdi Kanu. We must tell our people the truth. That we must defend our people by all costs. But Nnamdi Kanu did not go to Aruchukwu. Neither did his family go to Aruchukwu. So they wish they will use us for a sacrificial lamb to gain political relevance in Nigeria. The same way some idiots are using most of you Mugu. Those of you in Nigeria, they are using you to gain political relevance. Nnamdi Kanu family are working hard now to relocate to Canada. Bright Chimeze children, don't forget they are in Canada already. They are finished destroying Biafra land, or they are still destroying the southeast. And these are the people who will come and have the moral to condemn Nigeria. I was not told I am involved in this process. And you see, we have an issue. Let us stop deceiving ourselves if we really want a way forward. I have not said anything. No. I'm still waiting for INEC result. And when INEC call their result, we can now begin to tell you where that road will lead us to. Because Nigeria is predictable. The same way now the kind of criminality and his gang, they are predictable. The moment you begin to defend a compromise process, a genuine process with lies, you become predictable. The moment you see Satan pretending to be angel, you can know how to get that Satan down. So the moment you see a 419 behaving like a 914, you should know how to get them down. That is their weakness. That is why they are predictable. And that is why they can't save themselves. Look at Nnamdi Kanu now. He has not been able to successfully blackmail anybody. Not even Simeon Idiot Ekpa. He ended with us. Nnamdi Kanu blackmail ended with us. He won't blackmail another person again. And if Nigerians have sense, this bubu yeke of election is supposed to end with this era. But many of us don't have sense yet. You think what you say on social media have anything to do with what they are doing? They are just studying you. Those of us on ground now, we are very hungry. No cash to enter Okada. When you have trek like a 3 kilometer every day to go to work and come back. And when you don't go, they will sack you. Are you the one going to protest? Look at you. They weaponize your very cash, even against you. But you see, we have allowed ourselves to be used to fight legitimate means through fraudulent way. And you see, everything that would have stand in our defense physically and spiritually have shielded their sword. I remain Judge ONYIBE. We keep observing. We do not hate anybody, but we hate what most people do. And if it's not love that drives us, we should not be here in the first place. We've made vow with the heavens and the earth. Under our watch, nobody will be allowed to save the next generation. And so this time, it doesn't matter whether you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo. As you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo. Know that there are other tribes in Nigeria that are not Hausa, they are not Yoruba, and they are not Igbo. You will not destroy them. And if you fall in that category, don't let them to misplace you. Aborigine must be sustained. Truth must be sustained. And the only way to get all these things right, revisit the Constitution of Nigeria. Revisit the structure of Nigeria. That is why many people call for restructure. Many people call for constitutional amendment. Some people call for regional autonomy. And so on and so forth. It will create a platform for transparency. But under this shenanigan, this criminality, you can do your master bidding. But don't forget, anyway, now the Kano Mugus, you curse me later since you are still sleeping. Because there is nowhere to lie. Today we are not supposed to be here. Some people wake up and start lying about Nigeria to make Biafra sell a legit cause. You destroy it with a lie. Continue lying. We're watching you. Goodbye for now. We are not gone anywhere. We don't want to say something that would make you change your mind. We want everybody to do what they feel is the right thing. A time for assessment is coming. A time to embrace the truth is coming. If election for Nigeria is genuine, follow it genuinely. Stop lying. If Nigeria is fake, say Nigeria is fake. Remove the fake motor pass there. Let the motor move. Stop deceiving your people. I remain Judge ONYIBE and I sign off from here. Do have a wonderful day ahead of you. Be guided. Let us see what INEC will tell us from now till end of this month on the 30th. They will say something. Don't go and die you. The people who collected money from P2B, the people who collected money from Atiku, the people who collected money from Tinubu, they didn't give you, forget about 30,000 they share to your account. They didn't give you. They carried it in bundle. Only them hijack all the money. They give you data to come and canvas for them on social media. They didn't give you money. Don't let them deceive you. When you see them shouting P2B, P2B, follow them closely. You see how much they collected. When you see them shouting Atiku, Atiku, watch them. You will see how much they collected. When they are calling you, go and vote, exercise your right. My guy, the one way they kill now for Benin. One woman, Elizabeth. I look somebody right. Oh, Elizabeth died as a hero. Elizabeth went to exercise her right to vote. Elizabeth was shot by hoodlum who started shooting sporadically. Oh, Elizabeth died as a hero. The person writing this thing is in abroad, somewhere in Europe. His own children are drinking tea and they are telling Elizabeth to be hero. Guys, send your children come now. Let them come and die as a hero here now. A genuine process. You people criminalize it. So those of you in Nigeria, if you like, be doing an OB. When they kill you, this is what we are going to do. If your name is Michael or Jumbu or Peter or Chukwudi or Tamono, we're going to sing for you. When I remember Tamono, water threw away me, ayo, 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 water threw away me, I. When I remember Jumbu, water threw away me, ayo, 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 water threw away me, I. We drink kai on top of your head. My brother, you are gone, you are dead, you are buried. And you see, your family member may not benefit from your death. Nigerians won't even benefit. because you are trying to use a compromise process, a genuine tools to repair fake motor. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Goodbye for now.